and that's how he is.
Last question. And does love, gratitude and humility help us connect into that feeling energetically with God?
Certainly, particularly the quality of humility. Yep. If you think about the main reason why we don't want to hear things, it's because we lack humility. Yeah. So an example of lacking humility is that on earth there is a large degree of arrogance. Most people are arrogant by the time they're 5 years old now. It's rare to meet a child nowadays who is not arrogant. Yeah. And this arrogance develops by shutting down from emotion, but also shutting down from the truth that God knows the truth, and that you're not your own lawgiver, you're not your own lawmaker, that God is. And yes, so humility as a quality, which also involves a subpart of humility, is self-analysis and self-understanding. These qualities are very important to develop if you want to make sure the conscience continues to work.
Thank you.
Now, of course, one thing I must say is men have more trouble with that than women. Right? Women are generally more open to their emotions, except for the emotion of fear, I must say. Most women are very closed to the emotion of fear, but they're generally more open to the concept of emotion than men are. Men have been taught for centuries now, millennia, that to be a strong man, you've got to detune more and more from your emotional condition. You've got to ignore pain. You've got to ignore suffering. You've got to ignore emotional pain. You've got to just strive and control. So men generally have more of a problem with arrogance than women, except when it comes to the emotion of fear. Then women have a tendency to get very arrogant. So but I'm a mother. I should be afraid for my children. That kind of thing. Does that make sense? Yeah. Thinking that it's protective. Okay, and just